Welcome, wonderful Taurus. This is your September 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. We are starting off with the general and the finance as part of the reading, for which I already pre-shuffled the cards that I'm going to clarify with some tarot and some astrology cards as well. After that, we're tuning into the love part of the reading. And lastly, I'm going to answer a specific question of yours with this beautiful deck here. Now, before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way, and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, wonderful Taurus. Let's dive right in. We're starting off with the 10 of water, which would be the 10 of pentacles, no, 10 of cups, sorry. So it says here, a rewarding family life, a content and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships, beautiful start. We have the card of Aries. Then we have the card of Chiron with the healing. And we have the card of Gemini. Okay, so I think this 10 of cups, since this here connected to Aries, I think is connected to Jupiter being in your 12th house, dear Taurus, and it's bringing you this karmic rewards. I think you're kind of reaping the rewards in the month of September for something you have done in the past life. There is some rewards coming your way, and possible healing as well, or releasing some of old trauma, past life trauma that you weren't maybe even aware of, and they might be actually related to communication or how you interact in general. If you have any fear of communication, of standing in a limelight, I think now that is changing for you in the month of September. And it's also going to positively affect your work as well. We also have here the card of Gemini, and its ruler is going to go retrograde 10th of September. That will be Mercury going retrograde until the 2nd of October. So the Mercury will go retrograde, interestingly enough, in your 5th and 6th house. So for those of you who are in a relationship, you might consider actually going into business with your partner here, working like busy bees together. So that might be an option for some of you in a month of September. And for others of you, you might be considering going back to your old job, something that you might have left in the past, and it might be like a distant past, like something you've done ages ago or a decade ago, and you kind of feel maybe that you still love to do that job after everything else you've tried, and somehow decided maybe to go back to what you used to work before. Okay, but let's clarify all of this with tarot. But overall, beautiful energy, 10 of cups. It's emotionally fulfilling, and also with some healing as well. So wonderful, wonderful start. All right, I'm gonna use this new deck that I got for my birthday. So this is the first month that I'm using this deck. I really want to see how we work with it. So far, I've used it in 2 readings. That's been good. So let's see how we work on this one. Okay. So let's see what's the first card here. We have the 10 of Swords, okay, coming through. And that's underneath the 10 of water. Yeah, so I think this is really a karmic release that you have been going through for some time, and it's kind of completed in the month of September. There's definitely some kind of karmic release with Jupiter in your 12th house over there, and Chiron as well, where the Chiron is located. So there is definitely some healing and some release of really old baggage that you might have been carrying for past few lifetimes, not only one. This is a heavy, heavy karmic release, but a beautiful one that will help you kind of surge forward and be this confident new you that you were underneath all that pain and whatnot, what has been holding you back. You kind of, yeah, it's gonna happen suddenly. It's gonna happen suddenly, really, really suddenly. Okay. And I got what I needed from that deck. We'll move to Rider now. It's gonna happen suddenly, and you'll be surging up as this new person. I mean, the real you. You know, that's released from some old baggage here. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the World. Exactly what I said. This is the completion, and it's gonna bring you financial success. It's gonna bring you this closure that you really needed and you didn't even know you needed. Okay, so it's going to release you also from some kind of financial, since it gave me the reverse, some kind of financial negative beliefs that you had. Maybe that you're unworthy of wealth or luxury or something. It might have been even, I mean, probably subconscious, to be honest. It probably was subconscious, that you are not deserving or worthy, or that you don't have anything to offer. But we have two kings here, King of Pentacles and King of Cups. And you're finally stepping into your power in the month of September. So those are two beautiful cards. And you are releasing, you're really completing the cycle here. That's exactly, Saturn is all about karma. It's exactly what I've been talking about. So you're releasing some old karma. And possibly even that might help your health as well. House 6 is also, if you have any chronic issues health-wise, this karmic release will kind of help you move your frequency up, and therefore release you of some of the pain and some of the health issues if you have any. We also have here two cards relating to the 8th house and Scorpio. So really a big psychological shift I'm feeling is happening for you in the month of September. A big psychological shift for the better. You stepping into your power from this energy of Knight of Pentacles in reverse to two kings surging up like Aries, coming out from the ashes up. Okay, you have been carrying this karma for a few lifetimes, definitely. This some kind of restriction, you know, and struggle, and you're releasing all of that, and that will help you financially big time. We have two financial signs. I mean, Scorpio, natural ruler of the 8th house, that's big money we're talking about. And in order to have big money, you need to feel good about yourself, and you need to feel good about the money. You need to feel worthy of the money. And if you're having any like self-esteem issues, that's directly affecting your wealth as well, because those things are connected. They're both ruled by the 2nd house, you know, which you naturally rule as Taurus. So that's self-esteem and self-worth, directly connected to values and what you value and how much you have. So those are intertwined. So I think this psychological shift that is happening, you are gonna feel it also on the financial level. Okay, it's gonna be psychologically more. It's gonna be like you lifting a burden off of your shoulder, and it's suddenly opening new opportunities for you in money and wealth sector as well. So wow, powerful month for you, dear Taurus. This is really good news. Congratulations, all the best of luck with removal of this karmic energy. I feel relief for you. All right, let's move on to the love part of the reading. Have again Scorpio, investigate. And we have loving and trusting yourself. Yes, I think you're gonna learn how to love and trust yourself again in the month of September, and that's gonna totally reflect on your abundance mindset as well. Beauty, yes, you're gonna feel more beautiful again and like you again. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Well, if this isn't a Taurus card, I don't know what is. So yeah, Taurus, we have beautiful energies for you. For those of you who are in a committed relationship, I think you are having the strength really to pull this relationship forward, even though if your partner might not be on the same level now, spiritually, mentally, or they may be just working hard as well. Okay, and yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful card. So I think mostly focuses on you. We have here Scorpio, investigate as well. So it might be time to kind of investigate some new ways to thrill. I'm always reminded with Scorpio of tantric sex. And for those of you who do not know what it is, maybe it's time that you look into that. Kind of investigate what are the new ways to create intimacy, you know. I think with Scorpio, intimacy is the key word because it's the 8th house, a house of intimacy, okay? And I think you are going to be guided to create new kind of intimacy with your partner, and it might include some games, beautiful games in the bedroom, including the mirror, the food, etc. But I won't go into that. I'm just channeling the vibe here. And overall, for those of you who are single, I think you're kind of trying now to appreciate your own beauty and sensuality and keep that vibe up, because that's going to help you attract a new partner if that's what you want. Because if you kind of vibrating this loving and sensual energy, sexual energy, you're going to naturally attract a beauty and love from outside. So let's kind of tune into the tarot to see what it has to say. But overall, I like this energy. It's a beautiful one. We had Hermit in reverse. So for those of you who have been single for a while, I think that might change in a month of September if that's what you want. There's some cards that are just flipped over like for no reason. All right. So we have here the Page of Pentacles, which is a beautiful new offer and love that I was sensing. So there is some new opportunity for some of you, dear Taurus. If that's what you want, that's what you can have. Yes, there was Hermit in reverse. Now it's coming up right again. So for some of you, you are not ready. But for some of you, you are really ready for this new opportunity. And for those of you who are not ready, I feel it's because you still haven't mourned maybe some kind of loss in the past. Maybe you're just not ready to open up your heart again, and that's completely fine. And I would then advise you to look after yourself, to indulge yourself, and to be moderate in anything that you do, really. To be moderate in anything that you do, and kind of try to create a positive relationship with yourself, loving yourself, and kind of not allowing other people to dictate how you feel, or that you feel left out in the cold for some of you. Okay, I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you feel good in your skin, there's hardly anybody who can actually move that away from you. And that's kind of the point, really. That's kind of the point. So just respect the fire in your soul. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, another house 8 underneath the Scorpio. Okay, so besides intimacy, I did mention also sensuality and sexuality being related to this house. And it's coming through in your finances part of the reading, and it's coming through in your love part of the reading again. So some of you might actually meet somebody at your job, someone new. We have here Queen of Wands. I'm drawn to her. Maybe this person has a cat, or it's a fire sign, like that would be Aries, that would be Leo, and that would be Sagittarius. So those are the fire signs. It might be Virgo for some of you as well. Okay, you might suddenly meet this person. We had also like sudden meeting of somebody for another sign. So not sure which one it was, but it looks like it's September. There might be like sudden meeting up and sudden romances out of blue, out of nowhere. And for those of you who are in an established bond, these are like beautiful energies, creating new intimacy with your partner, feeling intuitively in tune with your partner here. You're kind of on the same page here, and even if you're not, you know exactly what's wrong and how to navigate and fix it. So I believe you're gonna have a wonderful time in September. I would definitely use this energy for some tantric exploration and activities. You can also listen to tantric frequencies. They are on YouTube, tantric frequencies, if you're not sure how to tune in that kind of vibration or that kind of expression of sexuality. It can be really healthy, and it can feel really, really sensual, and not just, you know, physical. It can really, you know, be all consuming. All right, so have fun with this energy. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful month for you, dear Taurus. Have fun with this. And now we're gonna tune into the last part of the reading, which would be answering a specific question of yours. So in order to do that, I need you to kind of focus on one question only, so that I have one card that can be straight up your answer. And we have two, so maybe we have two very, very different questions from two groups of people, or you just had two questions. So let's see what we have. We have here Moth Spirit, Surrender Now, it came in reverse. And we have Rhino Spirit, Overcome Any Obstacle, also came in reverse. So this is the guidance I feel for the month of September, and I think this is the answer to your question. So let's start with the guidance here, number 39. Okay, in reverse. That's a protection message. Moth Spirit can be intense, and honesty about your own compulsive tendencies is needed right now. Is it too easy to switch from one addiction to another, distracting yourself from the discomfort of uncertainty and the thoughts and emotions that arise when you aren't single-mindedly pursuing a goal? Moth Spirit calls you to practice moderation in all things, and recognize when you think you are headed toward the light, but you're really heading into a fire that will cause burnout. Why are you so resistant to letting up? Could you be avoiding difficult emotions you need to feel and release? Now is the time to do a fearless inventory so that your addictive tendencies can be toned down and rechanneled into enthusiastic activity and in moderation. You are not a machine. Listen to Moth Spirit message that a change is needed to support your well-being. Maybe deep down, you know you have become too attracted to something and someone. Let go of your need to control the outcome and allow yourself to remember the many ways you want to channel your energy. To relationships, to work, to giving others, to self-care, and to all other pursuits you value. Okay, so that's an interesting turn of the events. So I think that might be related to the full moon in your 11th house, dear Taurus, and it's in conjunction to Neptune. And Neptune can be these vices and escaping the reality. So we have the full moon there hand in hand with Neptune, and that's the house of friend of a friend or group or like concert activities and stuff like that. So just be mindful, like if you're going to concerts, if you're going to those big events, just be mindful kind of how you treat yourself. Okay, treat yourself with respect. Now let's move into the answer to your question, and that would be Rhino Spirit, also came in reverse. Let's see. Protection message. The appearance of an obstacle in front of you offers you a choice. Barrel into it and bang your head, or find your easiest way around it and don't fight it. Are you exhausted by your efforts to break through an obstacle? Are you stubbornly insisting that there is only one way to remove it from your path? Rhino Spirit is here to tell you that sometimes the answer is no, and sometimes it's no, not yet, and sometimes it's no, not the way you think it should be. Open to the new possibilities, and you will find other options begin to appear. Not every conflict is worth engaging in, and not every obstacle is worth resisting head on. Do not waste energy banging your head against the wall. All right, so curious about what was the question. If you can, please comment down below. All right, that's all I have for you, dear Taurus. It looks like it's going to be a wonderful month for you, either way, in love, life, financial part of life. And I really want to see what was the question here. So please comment down below. Also comment how you resonate with the reading. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also, you can check the videos for your moon and your rising sign as well to have a more complete picture. I want to thank you for your time and sharing it with me. And have a wonderful September, guys. Okay, I'll see you in October. Bye-bye.